we out here with Ingrid
Veninger.
Just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm here with a feature film called Only. I'm the co-writer, co-producer, co-director, actor. The film stars my son. He's 12 years old. And it's a labor of love. What can I say? Put down the credit card. It's the fastest feature I've ever made. I had the idea in December, started writing in January, cast it in February, was shooting by March, edited in April, did the sound mix in May, had it ready for festivals in June, premiered in Toronto, and here we are in Vancouver. I've had 6 films in Vancouver, I'm proud to say. I love this festival.
Girl, you've been on the grind.
Yeah, I'm on the grind, that's right.
So, you've done 6 films. What are they?
Bone with Charles Officer, Hotel Vladivostok, also with my friend Charles Officer, who I made a feature with, Nurse Spider Boy, which is going to be coming to Vancouver next year. The Limb Salesman, I was here with Gambling Gods LSD, and Only, and there's one more. Three Sisters on Moon Lake, Julia Kwan's film.
Wow. So, I mean, what inspires you to be doing these films? I mean, even from the ones you've done before and the one you did now.
Connecting with audiences. I mean, I just did a panel here about directing films. To me, it's about making film. I love weekend grosses, fantastic. I want them to make money. I want them to see around the world. To come to film festivals, to meet with audiences, to do the Q&As, to interact with film lovers, and travel the world, seeing other films and meeting other filmmakers. That's why I do it.
So, do you like acting in the films as well as producing?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a rule. I don't make a film thinking, okay, I'm going to act and direct and write and produce. It kind of unfolds that way, but everything works together. I mean, sometimes it's just practical to act because I can act and there's a role that I can do, so it makes sense. I'm on location, it's easy, I can be more flexible. Producing and directing is an interesting combination. I mean, people sometimes don't know how to take me. Am I the creative person? Am I the business person? I'm both. I'm both. And I feel sort of empowered as a director that I can produce my own things. I don't have to wait for people to say, okay, here's your green light, here's your amber light, I can make things happen for myself. So my dad has always said I was a born director. My mom has always said born producer. I think the two of them work well. And then writing, of course, is where it all starts. So that's where you kind of get it down and then you run from there. So
with the 3 hats, which one of the hats do you like to wear?
That's such a hard question because to get it all going, the producer, the writing is the engine. The producer makes all the links and brings in the resources to kind of take it into that production level. And then the director takes over from there and brings all the creative juices and gets the performances out of the actors and brings the music and the cinematography and everything into sort of fruition so that you end up with a film that is going to get some critical attention and get to festivals and then ultimately get into some sort of distribution and exhibition beyond festivals. Every role has its place. It's not that I love doing it all, but I love being challenged and ultimately I just love making things happen. Sort of as Spike Lee says, by whatever means necessary, man.
Exactly.
With true, in a true, honest, I'm not into bigger, harder, faster, stronger. I'm into simpler, truer, purer, and just from the heart.
Okay, so if you weren't doing this right now, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing this right now, I love traveling. So the fact that I can make films and travel, it's my 2 greatest passions and involve my kids. My son is the lead in Only. I've made 5 films with him. My daughter makes music. She's got a song in Only. So I involve my family. My son's coming to Rome, Only screening and competition in Rome in October. He gets to come to Rome. He just did a project on Michelangelo. He gets to see the Sistine Chapel. He gets to present, a feature film that he's the lead of. It's all so good.
There's other people out there like you right now who are struggling, not getting anywhere, feel like they want to quit. We want to know what you can tell them to basically inspire them to actually continue on.
I mean, look, you get that fire in your belly. You can't fake that. You get that fire in your belly when you feel like you've got to do something. It doesn't have to be making a film. It can be making a film. It can be telling a story. It can be working with youth. It can be, looking after the elderly. Whatever it is, you get that fire in your belly. Don't ever give up. I believe in dreams. I believe in thoughts manifesting themselves into real things in the real world. I say, walk your talk. say what you mean what you say, and never give up. For real, never give up.
We want to thank Ingrid Veninger coming on the grind. We at the Vancouver International Film Center with Ingrid Veninger only.